In this video, I am going to choose my Premier League 11. So, watch and listen. First, I need to decide which formation I would like my team to set up in. Would I like to play a 4-3-3 like is set up here? Or would a good old-fashioned 4-4-2 be better? Well, I think that modern football, so 21st century football, is better suited to 4-3-3. So I am going to go with a 4-3-3. Now that I have decided on my formation, I have to choose the players which are going to make up my team. The first player to choose is a very important one, the goalkeeper. I have chosen a short list of 5 goalkeepers. So I think that these 5 are probably the 5 best goalkeepers in the Premier League. I think that Schmeichel is a great goalkeeper, but I don't think that he is better than these 4, so he is not going to make it. If this was 5 years ago, then David De Gea would have been my pick, but now I don't think that he is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League anymore, so he is not my pick. Mendy showed last year when he turned up at Chelsea that he is an incredible goalkeeper. He is a huge man, a huge physical presence, but I don't think that he is as good as Alisson or Ederson. So Mendy is not in my team. I think that these 2 goalkeepers are probably the 2 best in the Premier League and 2 of the best in the whole world. It really depends what you want. I think that Ederson is better at passing the ball, and as I would like my team to pass the ball a lot, I am going to choose Ederson. But many people would choose Alisson. So this is a controversial choice, but Ederson is my pick. The next positions which I am going to pick are the full backs, the left back and the right back. I will start with left backs. Left backs. These, I think, are the best 3 left backs in the Premier League at the moment. They are Andrew Robertson of Liverpool, Joao Cancelo of Manchester City, and Marcos Alonso of Chelsea. Andrew Robertson is known for being very fast and being very good at crossing the ball into the strikers. Alonso has a fantastic left foot. His left foot is amazing. While Cancelo, I think, is one of the most talented players in the whole division. But I think that Cancelo is the best, so he is going to be in my team. Next are the right backs. I think that these 3, Alexander-Arnold of Liverpool, Azpilicueta of Chelsea, and Kyle Walker of Manchester City, are probably the best 3 right backs in the Premier League. Alexander-Arnold is an incredibly talented player who is great at crossing the ball into the strikers and scoring free kicks. Kyle Walker is one of the fastest players in the whole league, while Azpilicueta is one of the best defenders. But I think that Alexander-Arnold at this moment is probably the best right back in the Premier League. So he is in my team. Next are the centre backs. I think that the best 4 centre backs in the Premier League are probably Rudiger of Chelsea, Van Dijk of Liverpool, Ruben Diaz of Manchester City, and Raphael Varane of Manchester United. I think that the best centre-back in the division is Van Dijk of Liverpool. So he is definitely in my team. But what about the other centre-back? Well, Varane is one of the best centre-backs in the whole world, which he showed when he played for Real Madrid. But he is yet to repeat this at Manchester United. So for now, he is not in my team. Now, who do I choose between Rudiger and Ruben Diaz? I really like Ruben Diaz, but I think that Rudiger is more experienced. He's a bit older. So, for now, I am going to put Rudiger in my team. Next, we have the midfield 3. So, who am I going to choose? I think that the best midfielder in the Premier League, and maybe the best midfielder in the world right now, is Kevin De Bruyne. So he has 100% in my team. Likewise, I think that Kante is one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. So he is also in my team. Jordan Henderson is a fantastic player, but I think that he is a step below some of these other players, so he is not in my team. Bruno Fernandes has been fantastic for Manchester United, but I don't think he is quite at the level yet to make it into my 11, so he is not in the team either. I think that in 3 or 4 seasons' time, Rodri will be one of the best midfielders in the world. But as of now, he needs more experience. So he is not quite in my team yet. But in the future, who knows? Jorginho is a great player. But again, I think that he is a step below at the moment these other players. So he is not in my team either. Now, that leaves either Bernardo Silva or Ilkay Gundogan. If I were choosing this team 1 year ago, 365 days ago, then I would have chosen Ilkay Gundogan, as he was amazing last season. But so far this season, 2021-22, Bernardo Silva has arguably been the best player in the Premier League, apart from Mohamed Salah. So, he is in my team. But, as I said, if this was 1 year ago, then it would have been Ilkay Gundogan. So, Bernardo Silva pips Gundogan to the spot in my team. So, that leaves probably the 3 most important positions: the forwards, the wingers, and the centre forward, the goal scorer. So, who am I going to choose? As I said, I think that the 2 best players this season thus far have been Bernardo Silva and Mohamed Salah. So Mohamed Salah is definitely in my team. And out of the rest of these players, it is impossible not to choose Cristiano Ronaldo, as he is one of the best players of all time. So he is definitely in my team. Now that leaves a lot of options for the third player. Harry Kane and Jamie Vardy are probably the two best English forwards. Vardy is incredibly fast, and Kane is a fantastic finisher, a fantastic goal scorer. But I think that they are slightly below the level to get into my team. So they are not in my team. Aubameyang is another great player, but again, I think he is a level below the other players, so he is not in my team either. I think that Mahrez is one of the best wingers in the world, but as he plays the same position as Mohamed Salah, who I have already chosen, he cannot be in my team as there is no space for him. So Mahrez is not in my team either. Lukaku is a great striker, but again, Ronaldo is my centre forward. So there is no space for Lukaku in my team. So that leaves 3 players to battle it out for the left wing position. We have Son of Tottenham, Phil Foden of Manchester City, and Sadio Mane of Liverpool. I think that Phil Foden is one of the best young players in the world, and in 2 or 3 years' time, I believe that he will be one of the best players in the world and probably the best English player. But he is a little bit young right now to get into my team, so he is not my choice. Son is without doubt one of the best left wingers in the world, but I think it is very difficult or impossible to leave out Sadio Mane, who has scored so many important goals for Liverpool in the last few seasons. So he is my choice. So, what do you think? Do you rate this team? Or do you think that you could choose a better one? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to our channel if you want to keep improving your English. Thank you for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.